Hello and welcome back to Project Zomboid. Today will be the continuance of the journey with the fire officer profession. And if you can go down below and just press that subscribe button for me, that would be so cool of you. Before we begin, keep in mind that the whole point of these playthroughs is to do as much as possible in the time I have provided myself. Anyways, let's go. I have a base, food, and a car that I can use to get more of what I need, so I went back through the lines of shops to finally do some real looting. And the first notable thing I found was 2 car keys in this coffee shop. They went to these 2 vehicles. I'll leave them here for now, but I'll definitely be back for them. After that, I set my sights on the police station. After clearing it out and relieving it of the guns inside, I was getting tired, so I headed back home to read for the rest of the night. The next day, I spent all day dismantling the upstairs. Yes, this took all day. After gaining level 3 carpentry, it was super late at night and some visitors actually broke in downstairs. After dealing with them, I went to sleep. I awoke, procrastinated on cleaning up last night's guests, and headed back into town to look for more supplies. I went back to this store across from the gas station and leveled up electrical the rest of the way with the electronics on the shelf. After taking all the food I could find, I filled up a gas can at the pumps and worked on getting those other 2 cars back to the base. I ran them both by the gas station to fill them up as well. When I got home, I finally got rid of the bodies on the barroom floor. I started day 14 out with some day drinking and junk food. For a short trip, I took the box truck to the nearby storage units to see what I could get. It took me a considerable amount of time to get there because the road was so congested with zombies. But I did manage to park and find the entrance. It was locked, but that's the beauty in having an axe. I also ended up finding a horde that gave me several hunting knives out of nowhere. By the time I got in, it was getting late, so I decided to sleep in the truck. After an early start on day 15, I started looting the actual storage rooms and taking whatever was useful. After not finding too much in the storage room, I went next door on foot to the warehouse. Before I went in, I cleared the outside. The haul from the warehouse was okay. It definitely wasn't everything I'd hoped for. Here's the total haul. It's not a bad one. I wanted to get a sledgehammer, but it's never that simple, is it? It's like the game knows. However, I did snag a generator from there. That night, I went home and slept on the new bed I got from the storage units. After the best night's sleep I've had in days, I prepare for another looting run. I'm gonna go to this house I marked on my map. I got it off an annotated map, so maybe it's a survivor home or something. Although it wasn't the spot on the map, I did end up finding a survivor home after looting a few garages. I first made sure to clear the burning house event down the street, and while doing so, I completed my firefighter set. I also got 2 more axes out of it. Now, for the survivor home. I'm hoping for a sledge. Weapons. A lot of really good weapons, but sadly, no sledgehammer. I slept there that night and returned home in the morning. On the way, I decided to stop at this auto shop down the street, and after clearing the initial undead, that's my cue to leave. Anyways, back home, I start to work on my carpentry by cutting down more trees and sawing more logs. I want to make a garage extension on the side of the building. A big space I can park a car into and work on it without being disturbed. After sawing the logs, I now had ample space for farmland. A farm fit for a king. This continued in the day 18. I had a lot of seeds to plant. And there, a farm. For the last bit of the day, I geared up to go shooting for tomorrow. It took me forever to load a bunch of magazines, but anyways, we go shooting at dawn. If you made it this far, I'm about to deliver some heart-shattering news. The footage for the last 2 days is corrupted. And I'm gonna be honest, you missed a lot. I shot up a horde and I started a build. I am so sorry, but you'll see it on day 21 in the next video. If you liked this video or learned anything new, leave a like. If not, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and hopefully this video will be the worst part of it. I sincerely apologize, and I'll see you later.